All right, let's talk about what keeps you in the game, even on those days when you just feel like quitting. It's this super powerful combo that works for literally everyone. We're talking about recognition and support.
So, let's start with a feeling I'm pretty sure you've had before. You get a new pair of cleats, or you finally make the team, and you were just totally fired up. You're practicing like crazy, and then, I don't know, a few weeks go by, and that spark just kind of fizzles out. It starts feeling less like fun and more like a job.
Hey, if that sounds like you, trust me, you are so not alone. It happens to pretty much everyone. But what if I told you there's a secret ingredient? A really simple way to think about things that can help you bust right through that wall and find the fun again.
So, what is it? What's the secret to staying on track and actually liking the hard work? Well, it all boils down to two simple, but honestly, incredibly powerful ideas.
Okay, first up, we've got recognition. This is that awesome feeling you get when someone sees the effort you're putting in. It's your coach pulling you aside and saying, hey, your hustle on defense has really improved, or a friend going, whoa, you were flying down the court today. It's basically a high five for all your hard work. And the other half of this secret sauce is support. This is when people are actually in your corner, helping you out. Think about your parents driving you to that practice that's way too early in the morning, or that one teammate who stays late to shoot hoops with you. That is support in action, and believe me, it is a total game changer. So let's just make this super clear. Recognition is about noticing the grind. Support is about helping you with the grind. One is like a verbal power-up that boosts your confidence, and the other is like having a teammate that makes the whole journey a little bit easier. To really get that unstoppable momentum, you've got to have both. Okay, so we get what they are, but why are recognition and support so crazy effective? Let's take a look at how this whole combo acts like a power-up for your brain and your body. It's really just a simple three-step chain reaction. First, just hearing a good job keeps you motivated, right? It actually makes your brain release chemicals that feel good and make you want to do it again. Second, having a friend who's counting on you to show up for a run helps turn that one-time effort into a real healthy habit. And third, when you feel like people see you and have your back, the whole thing just becomes way, way more fun. Now, the coolest part about all this is that it's not a one-way street. You have the power to get this encouragement, but you also have the power to give it to other people. So let's get into the playbook. If you're the one feeling like you need a little boost, here are 3 things you can do right now. First, tell your family and friends about your goals so they actually know how to cheer you on. Next, join a team or a club. That way you're surrounded by people on the exact same mission. And hey, don't forget to celebrate your own progress, even the small wins, like finally nailing a new move or just showing up on a day you felt super tired. And just as important, here's how you can be that amazing supportive person for somebody else. A really specific compliment, like, man, your form on that shot was perfect, can totally change someone's day. Offering to be a workout buddy helps you both stay accountable. And just keeping things positive, especially when a teammate messes up. That's how great teams are made. So let's bring this all back to you. How does this whole idea actually play out in your life? Let's just take a second to think about your own experiences. No, seriously, take a second and think. Picture one person, a parent, a coach, a friend, who's really been there for you. What did they do? And how did that make you feel on a day when you were exhausted and maybe wanted to give up? That feeling, that's what we're talking about. And what about that little jolt of energy you get from recognition? Remember a time someone gave you a real, genuine compliment on how hard you were trying? Did it make you stand up a little straighter? Did it make you want to push even harder the next time? Yep, that's the secret ingredient doing its thing. Okay, now let's flip it around. Who in your life could use a little boost right now? Just think of one person you could encourage this week. What could you say or what could you do that would be the recognition or support that they need to keep going? Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Staying active is so much easier and honestly, a lot more meaningful when it feels like a team sport. And the most powerful thing is knowing you can be the reason someone else stays in the game. So get out there, keep moving, and be the person who lifts others up.